Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all honor and glory to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh by Hashem, Kakodash, double honors to the apostles and elders of great millstone, rule web, and great sound to his young brothers in the truth, and peace and blessing to the hopeful elect. And Lord willing, this edifying lesson, this a video from the brother up in Atlanta, Shamak. I was planning to do this earlier this week, but I ain't get to it. I ain't watched this whole video, but I watched the clip, the beginning clip, and your crazy uncle back again, a country nigga from the backwood, man. You know, I'm just talking, I don't know where he from, but this country nigga talking about pork. But let's play the video and get straight into it. If I ain't say it, first and foremost, I want to get all honor and glory to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai by Hashem, Rakakodash, and double honors to the apostles and elders, the great millstone, rule web, and grace. I'm to his young brothers in the truth, and peace and blessing to the hopeful elect.
And that goes to all of you camps. And if y'all mad now, wait till December 25th. I'm going to make sure to have a beautiful spread. I think I might do another ham, or maybe shrimp, crab, and lobster this time. And I'm going to put the menorah right by it. All praises. So,
That's a wicked nigga, man. That's a evil man.
and that goes to all of you camps. And if y'all mad now, wait till December 25th.
This a evil nigga, man. And he's saying, if y'all mad now, wait till December 25th. I got this precept, which what is going into, is going into something else. He ain't going into nothing about, a nigga eating pork. So I read it of what it's talking about, going into a certain rich man. But this, the book of Luke, chapter 12 and verse, I start at 16. The point that I want is 20, but I started 16. It say, and he spake a parable unto them, saying, the ground, the ground of a certain rich man, a certain rich man brought forth plentiful, and he thought within himself, saying, what shall I do, because I have no room where to bestow my fruits? And he said, this will I do. I will pull down my barns and build greater, and there will I bestow all my fruit and my goods, and I will bestow. So like I will bestow all of my fruits and my goods, and I will say to my soul, soul, thou hast much goods laid up for many years. Take thine, take, take thine ease, eat, drink, and be merry. But Yahweh said unto him, thou fool, this night thy soul shall be required of thee. Then whose shall those things be which thou hast provided? So he that layeth up treasures for himself and is not rich toward God. And he said unto his disciples, therefore I say unto you, take no thought for your life, what you shall eat, neither what you shall drink, for the body, what ye shall put on. But the point being, which I knew that this was talking about something else, but I wanted to get it because of verse 20. It say, but Yahweh said unto him, thou fool, this night thy soul shall be required of thee. That's the point I want, because he said on December 25th, nigga, how you know you gonna live to see December 25th? The Lord might kill you in a horrific way before December 25th, you fucking nigga. And shalak rayam to this man, man. May the Lord send many evils upon this guy, because this nigga is a old bottle, man. You know, this nigga, he probably an agent, man. And a elder apostle Gabar brought it out in his lesson on the first video when the first video came out of him, got the pork ham smothered in coke, soaked in coke. You know, about the matter of fact, we'll just go there. Salaki. Dang, Bible in the car. I ain't gonna go outside. Let me try to pull it up. In the Apocrypha of Eleazar, on how he rather death than to eat abomination, man. I don't even know how to spell it. Eleazar. Dang, I can't even spell it. Salaki. Yeah, I might have to go get my stuff at the club. My Bible, because I can't. Oh, Salaki. Salaki. Because I want to bring that precept out on, how Eleazar rather take death to even act like he ate pork to defile the people because he was up in age. And this and here go this big greasy nigga, man. You know, he ready to promote this to make a spread, another spread, you know. I'm talking about it. Y'all, I see if y'all were mad if I cooked it in y'all. Oh shit. If I cooked it in y'all oven, then y'all could be mad. I cooked it at my house. It don't matter where you cooked it at, man. You promoting it to the nation of Israel, man. You promoting it. Here it is. We trying to clean our people up through the preaching, through the washing and the hearing of this word. And here your dumb ass come, trying to dirty the sheep back up, man. You trying to have a spot and and have spot and to be blamed. Not spotless and blameless. You want them to spot it up and blame for to be able to get blamed. You know, you know how niggas is, man. You know, Jake simple as hell. Oh, so we can eat pork? No, then it's for new people who come in. We can
Expedia,
eat pork,
all your trip, all in one place. Download the app.
And that goes to all of you camps. And if y'all mad now, wait till December 25th. I'm gonna make sure to have a beautiful spread. I think I might do another ham, or maybe shrimp, crab, and lobster this time. And I'm gonna put the menorah right by it. All praises.
yeah, the Lord gonna kill that guy. I gotta do is just sit back. We'll hear about it. He gonna go viral. What? He gonna go viral. I gotta find it. So like it. And I ain't had nothing put together. I just wanted to do a video on this, and I wonder if it's next week too. I think I was spelling it right. It's crazy. All right, let's read this. Second Maccabees chapter 6 and verse. I start at the top. Not long after this, the king sent an old man of Athens to compel the Jews to depart from the laws of their father and not to live after the laws of Yahweh, and to pollute and to pollute also the temple of Jerusalem, and to call it the temple of Jupiter Olympius. And and this is during the time of this in the Bible. You don't hear about the Greek empire when the Greeks ruled. You got, in the Bible you got the Egyptians, you got, the Assyrians, then you got the Babylonians, then you got, it's like it jumped straight to Rome, you know. It jumped straight to Rome. It's like it skipped over uh if I'm mistaken, you got the Medio Persians in the scriptures, and they jump straight to Rome and skip over the Greek. But the Greek Empire is mentioned during the Apocrypha in Maccabees. It say and to pollute the temples of Jerusalem, and to call it the temple of Jupiter Olympius, and that in Garizim Garizim of Jupiter, the defenders of strangers, as they did desire that dwelt in the place. The coming in of this mischief was sore and grievous to the people, for the temple was filled with riot and reveling by the Gentiles who dallied with harlots and sleeping with women in the temple, and had to do with women within the circuits of the holy place. And besides that, they brought things that were not lawful. The altar also was filled with profane things which the law forbiddeth. Neither was it lawful for a man to keep Sabbath days or ancient feasts, or profess himself at all to be called Jews. And in the day of the king's birthday every month, they they were brought by bitter constraint to eat of the sacrifices. And when the feast of Bacchus was kept, the Jews were go in to compelled to go in procession to Bacchus carrying ivy. Moreover, there went out a decree, and this was the Hellenization period, when they was putting hell on our people, man. And these heathen ain't got away with this. You had wicked niggas like Uncle Goddamn Port Port Hound right here. Goddamn, he was right there with it. He was happy, you know. You had a lot of our people who was with it, but you had the righteous of the people. They weren't with this, man. But they were forced to do it. They were persecuted. They were tortured. They were killed. You know. Not him. Not Unc right here. Unc don't goddamn eat that pork up. He was on the side of the Greeks, man. It say, moreover, there went out a decree to the neighbor cities of heathen by the suggestion of Ptolemy against the Jews, that they should observe the same fashion and be partakers of their sacrifices, and whoso would not conform conform themselves to the manner of the Gentiles should be put to death. Then might a man have seen the present misery, for there were two women brought whom had circumcised their children, whom when they had openly led round about the city, The babies hang by their hanging at their breasts, that they cast them down headlong from a wall. So they threw them off the wall because they circumcised their children, man. And others, they had run together into caves nearby to keep Sabbath days secretly, being discovered to Philip, were all burnt together because they made conscious a a conscience to help themselves for the honor of the most sacred day. Now I beseech now I beseech those that read this book that they be not discouraged for these calamities, but that they judge those punishments not to be for destruction, but for the chastening of the nation. Yeah, so the Lord brought these things upon us, man. Why? Because we went the fuck off, man. The Lord is terrible, man. The Lord is terrible, man, in his doings. But he's very merciful and compassionate to his people. See, we going through what we everything us as a nation is going through is is a spanking from the Lord, and it's a light spanking. The Lord ain't even beating the shit out of us, man. It feel like it, but hey, the Lord could do way worse to us as a people. For the covenant we made, Lord could do away with us, man. You know, this just chastisement from the Lord. This what we get for going off. Hey, the Lord say, and the curse is what was gonna happen to us, man. So we gotta bear the indignation of the Lord because we sinned against him. Verse 13 and say, for it is a token of his great goodness when the wicked doers are not suffered a, any long time, but forthwith punished, for not as with other nations whom the Lord patiently forbear to punish. Yeah, because the Lord gonna get these nations. The Lord is man, the Lord is gonna put so much hell on these fucking heathens, man. It's gonna be the shit we went through gonna be like child's play, man. When the Lord get through with Esau, when the Lord get through with Moab, Ammon, Japhet, Ham, Ishmael, Edom, all these fucking heathens. Hey, we ain't gonna be no more said that the transatlantic slave trade was the worst captivity. That 1,000 year period gonna be a hard 1,000 years for these fucking heathens, man. They gonna catch pure hell and righteousness though. We ain't gonna be butt breaking, you know, these people and doing no gay crazy shit, man. It's gonna be righteous. It's gonna be righteous, chastisement, but it's gonna be worse than what they did to us, man. The Lord say he scored his enemies 1,000 times more, man. So like it say for it is a token of his great goodness when the wicked doers are not suffered any long time, but forthwith punished, for not as with other nations, whom the Lord patiently forbear to punish, till they become to the fullness of their sins, and we getting ready to enter into that time. We are there. We at the fullness of their sins, because the Lord getting ready to take these devils out, man. This the end of all heathen wicked rulership after this time we living in, man. In this generation. So dealeth he with us, least that being come to the heights of sin afterward he shall take vengeance of us. Yeah, the Lord gonna come redeem us. The Lord gonna get it. Hey, the Lord, hey, like the one song that's like that get back gonna be a motherfucker, man. From the nigga uh, uh from Memphis, man. It say, and therefore he never withdraw he never withdraw his mercy from us. And though he punish with adversity, yet doeth he never forsake his people. Yeah, and the Lord gonna kill this nigga you see on the screen. But uh this nigga is Israelite, so he gonna come back in the kingdom. You know, he gonna be born back in the kingdom. He gonna be righteous, but he gonna know. See, he teaching men to break the commandments, so he gonna be least in the kingdom, and he gonna be beat with many stripes in the times we coming into. See, the Lord might not even kill this nigga before Christmas, because that's how wicked he is. The Lord gonna melt this nigga with nukes, man. You know, this nigga gonna take go catch them nukes. You know, he gonna take the MOTB when it's implemented. Why? Because he gonna want his port. Wild hog, coon, possum, squirrel, rabbit, alligator, rattlesnake. Nigga look like he'll eat a rattlesnake, man. Bite his head smooth off, man. Just eat them bloody and all. Don't even cook. It say, uh, verse 17, but let this that we have spoken be for a warning unto us. Everything written aforetime, written for our learning. And now will we come to declare of the matter in few words. Verse 18, Eleazar, one of the principal scribes, and a brother doing a video about one of those niggas commenting on his page talking about, see, y'all those wicked scribes, y'all the scribes. Eleazar was a scribe, but let's read about Eleazar. This is the whole purpose I read this. But verse 18, Eleazar, one of the principal scribes, an aged man, and of a well favored countenance, was constrained to open his mouth and to eat swine, pork, ham, you know, swine's flesh. Verse 19, but he chose rather to die gloriously than to live stained with such an abomination. Spit it forth and came to his own accord to the torment. Like, yeah, fuck that. Y'all just don't have to kill me. Verse 20, it say, it behooved them to come, as it behooved them to come that are resolute to stand out against such things as are lawful, for love of life to be tasted, but they that had the charge of the wicked feast, for the old acquaintances, that had with the man talked him aside, besought him to bring flesh of his own provision. So shit, we gonna bring some venison. We gonna bring some beef. You know, it ain't gotta be pork. Just eat it, and we gonna say it for such as was lawful for him to use, and make as if he had eaten the flesh taken from the sacrifice commanded by the king, that in so doing he might be delivered from death, and those that seek to save their life shall lose it. You know, so he wasn't running from death, man. Why? Because he feared the Lord. He was a true believer. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, and Eleazar is back today, whether in the spirit world or on the earth prophesying now, man, teaching a part of the elect. You know, that he in so doing might be delivered from death, and from the old friendship which them find favor. Yeah, so these was Jakes, you know, these were Jakes who are doing this, man. But he being to consider this discreetly, and as become of as became his age, and the excellent and the excellent and the excellence and the excellency, Salaki, of his ancient years. He was an older man, and the honor of his gray head, whereunto he was come, and his most honest education, from a child, or rather the holy law made and given by Yahweh. There, therefore he answered accordingly, and willed them straightway to send him to the grave. Like, y'all gotta kill me, man. Fuck y'all tripping. The Lord gonna kill y'all anyway. Y'all bullshit. I ain't eating shit. Y'all might as well just go and do what y'all gotta do. For it become not our age, said he, in any wise to dissemble, whereby many young persons might think that Eleazar, being fourscore years old, and 90 years old, were now gone to a strange religion. So you like, man, look, I done came all this way, I done kept it silent all this time. I ain't finna eat that bullshit and then persuade all the younger men think, I ain't finna stain my name. So y'all just gotta do what y'all gotta do. At least they gonna see, damn, Eliezer, he held it down. So we gonna do the same thing. Not, oh, Eliezer ate the pork, so we gonna eat the pork, you know? So Eliezer did a noble and righteous act by, you know, you know, as a sheep led to the slaughter, man. He walked into, he presented his body as that living sacrifice, so to speak, man. And took death instead of defiled his name. And say, and so they thought mine hypocrisy. They thought mine hypocrisy and desired to live a little time and a moment longer should be deceived by me, and to get a stain to mine old age, that and make it abominable. For though for though for thought for the present time I should be delivered from the punishment of men, yet I should not escape the hands of the Almighty, neither live or neither alive or dead. Yeah, so you like, shit, I might escape death for what, 10, 20 more years, but guess what? I ain't gonna escape the Lord, alive or dead. I can die right now, or when I do die, I ain't gonna escape the Lord if I do this abominable thing, man. You know? It say, wherefore now, on verse 27, wherefore now manfully charge this charge, changing his life, I will shew himself such and one as mine age require. You know, like I'm gonna go out as an OG, so to speak. I'm gonna go out, as an elder. With honor and dignity. You know, because he stood on what he believed in. He stood on the law, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai to the best of his ability, man. And leave a notable example to such as be young to die willingly and courageously for the honorable, for the honor, for the honorable and holy laws. And when he had said these words, immediately he went to the torment. And Barak Thai Shai, how Lord like how Bashem Yahweh Shai, for that writing, to be written down in the scriptures, because we getting ready to go into these times ourselves, man, and we gonna have to go courageously to the torment if that's presented to us, man. We ain't gonna be able to shy away and, you know, get snatched up by these fucking devils and then pop out with a video. Yeah, I was wrong, everything. No, man, we ain't doing that, man. We gonna die. We gonna die by this truth, man. Lord willing, man. The Lord put the spirit on us to do so, and not to fold, not to give in, not to, be compromised, man. You know. But you're gonna have a whole bunch of people who say, "Oh, Yashala, come Yashala, big dude," who claim to be Israelites, who gonna fold and bend and break, you know, and deceive the those who are not of the elect, man. You know, um, verse 29, that they led him changing the goodwill that bear him a little before um before into hatred, because the foresaid speech proceeded as they thought for from a desirable mind. But when he was ready to die with stripes, he groaned and said, "It is manifested unto the Lord that have the holy knowledge, that whereas I might have been delivered from death, I now endure sore pain in body by being beaten, but in soul am well content to suffer these things because I fear him." Yeah, we fear the Lord, man. So shit, man, your mindset should be, look, I fear the Lord. I don't give a fuck what these motherfuckers gonna do to me, man. They can't do no more than what the Lord allowed them, or they not more terrible or frightening than the Lord, man. These devils, man, is fucking limited, man. What can they do? Kill me, torture me, or whatever, you know. But then what? The Lord can raise me back up, man. They can't raise me back up. You know, and whatever they do, the Lord allowed them to do. Because if the Lord wanted to deliver me, the Lord can come through and send an angel to come kick everybody's ass, man. One angel come down, come out the ship, you know, and put feet and hands on people, man, and they disappear, and I be free. It say verse 30. It say, but when he was ready to die with stripes, he groaned and said, "It is manifested unto the Lord that have the holy knowledge, whereas I might have been delivered from death, I now endure sore pain in body by being beaten, but in soul am I content to suffer these things because I fear him." And thus this man died, leaving his death an example of a notable courage and a memorial of virtue, not only unto young men, but unto all his nation. Yeah, to all y'all, Charlotte, man. To all, us, even to this day, man. You know, because we getting ready to approach these times. We coming to a time like no other. You think that was bad? You think they were doing some wicked and devilish shit back then, man? Wait till the times we approach it now, man. Esau is finna get real dire, but like the Lord finna allow this nigga to be him, man. You know, the Lord is finna allow Esau to be his true self. Go wicked, man. That's what I was trying to say. Not the Lord. The Lord not gonna allow this nigga to be the Lord. He gonna allow him to be his true self, the way the Lord created him, and that's be wicked. You know, Esau gonna come on some whole, like what we read now. It's, hey man, you know it's gonna be way worse. Esau gonna come way worse than it. You know. And you niggas gonna fall into the clutches of Esau. Y'all think y'all gonna escape by teaching all this bullshit. But no, man, you gonna catch it the worst. You gonna catch it the worst. So like, and this man is blind. And all that follow him, I wish I knew his page, because I wanna see who all on the comment board. Man, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I be eating pork too. I wanna see what this nigga page is. I'm gonna find it too. I'm gonna find that nigga page. I just wanna read the comments. But that's pretty much the point. I'm gonna get probably another one, a couple more scriptures. I ain't gonna. I'm gonna close that. This Matthew chapter 15 and verse 14. Let them alone; they be blind leaders of the blind. And if the blind lead the blind, they both shall fall into a ditch. Yeah, so this nigga is blind and he leading the blind. Anybody following this man is blind, man. You know, and simple as hell. And they all gonna fall into a ditch. Like it's the book of Matthew, chapter 5, and verse 22, straight to the point. It say, "But I say unto you that whosoever is Matthew, the book of Matthew, chapter 5, and verse 19, it say, Whosoever therefore shall break one of these least commandments and shall teach men so, he shall be called least in the kingdom of heaven. But whosoever shall do and teach them, the same shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven." So this man is going to be one of the least in the kingdom of heaven. Why? Because he know he an Israelite. And he's pushing forth the consumption of swine's flesh, man. The consumption of shrimp, crab, pork, and lobster, man. You know, ain't no okay. Let him keep it up. Lord finna fuck him up, man. Gonna rock his world. You stop, man. The Lord gonna kill this nigga though, man. Oh, Salaki.
And that goes to all of you camps. If y'all mad now, wait till December 25th. I'm gonna make sure to have a beautiful spread.
And
You know, nah, I'm not surprised. Um, so a lot of people upset because I had some ham. I mean, they putting
we not upset. We don't give a fuck. You can eat and do what the fuck you want to do, man. Our thing is you pushing this toward, all this work, the apostles, the elders, on down, starting with Abba on down, have been teaching and pushing. Here, your greedy ass talking about some motherfucking pork, and you already got kidney failure. Man, the Lord finna kill this nigga, man.
videos up. We got GMS. We got Sakari. Uh, True Nation. All of you Pharisees.
Yeah, and that's what's up. That those men are standing up, you know, for righteousness, man. Because this is some wicked shit this guy pushing, man. The Sakari or whoever True Nation is, and that these men are standing up, against this folly.
Camps. All right, because that's what you are. You're Pharisees. All right. Um, and you're highly upset because I had some ham soaked in Coca-Cola. It takes all the salt out. That's why I do that. Um,
Nigga, we don't care why you soaking that bullshit in Coca-Cola. You greedy fat motherfucker.
y'all got people believing that I've created such a grave sin. And I mean, y'all
You did. It's an abomination. You stupid. Jake fucking retarded.
making videos and all kind of shit, man. So
Mark them that cause offenses that are contrary to the doctrine, and avoid them. Yeah, we supposed to goddamn mark you niggas, man. When you going out, we let the congregation know, hey, stranger danger, goddamn. Be aware of this nigga, man.
I want to show the royal house of David because that's who we are. Um, what's going on, and then
Yeah, man, say all praises and
Oh, it was another video. That nigga that funny, but this guy is he really hilarious.
to have a blood sacrifice for sin and uncleanness. Where's yours? For spread. I think I might do another ham, or maybe shrimp, crab, and lobster this time. And I'm gonna put the manure.
just want to be on top. They want to be in.
All right, now all of this, people is upset. Well, they act like I cooked the ham at their house. They act like I marinated it and put it in their oven or something. I could see them getting mad at that, but I was in my house cooking my food, and you niggas mad. And I'm gonna tell you what you mad about. I'm gonna tell you why they mad. It ain't so much that you want me to come and talk to y'all because the people mad. It's some people in y'all camps giving y'all some shit about it. We could eat pork.
Man, no nobody wanna eat that bullshit with your greedy ass, man. Who the fuck wanna who the fuck should I want some pork? You know, you might deal with it when you first come to truth. That's why we, making videos, because men that first come to truth might be battling, breaking away from the ways of this world. But man, we've been in truth too long to be sitting there thinking, oh, I want some bacon. Bacon, 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 bacon. Get your greasy ass on, man. I'm about thinking about no fucking bacon and shrimp, crab, pork, and lobster. That shit should make your fucking stomach turn, man.
There's a lot of motherfuckers in there. They want that bacon, man. They want it. Oh yes. They fighting it. And about watching me eat it, and it was so succulent. The motherfuckers gotta fight theyself, man. They gotta fight theyself. They gotta fight theyself off of that pig, man. They want it.
Yo! Yo! So like it, my last priest. I'm gonna get up out of there. Get up out of there. Get my day going. Go to Sabbath. Come in. Get up out of her. I don't want the Bible. I don't like that one either. This one. This the book of Psalms, chapter 94, and verse 16. It reads, "Who will rise up for me against the evildoers? For who will stand up for me against the workers of iniquity? Unless the Lord have been my help, my soul almost dwelt in silence." Uh, and the point being is, this all a good chapter. I ain't gonna read it all. I'm gonna just read verse 16. It's a great chapter to read though. I kind of want to go to the top and read it, but I ain't gonna do that. This Psalms chapter 94 and verse 16. Who will rise up for me against the evildoers? For who will stand up for me against the workers of iniquity? And that's the righteous, man. Those who are sincere about this truth. We don't stand up against the evildoers, and this man is doing evil. You know, that's why we marking him. That's why we making videos. That's why we making him famous amongst Yasha Allah. And anybody with sense gonna know not to follow this nigga, man. So that's pretty much the point. Lord willing, this will edifying. I want to end giving all honor and glory to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai by Hashem, Ka Kodash, and double honors to the apostles and the elders, great millstone, rule web, and great example to his younger brothers in the truth. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. Shalom, Kwam Yashala, above, Shalom.